Hi everyone, Koi Girl here. Am I talking to the camera directly? Good. Many of you have been here before and seen the Ki Shusui Project live. For those of you who are just visiting for the first time, this has become an annual pull. And the objective is that we're trying to breed the elusive Ki Shusui. In 2012, I restarted a project that had been ongoing for a few years with limited success, and we started with a whole new batch of koi. They spawned in 2012. Their offspring were very promising. There were two kinds. There was a blue fish with yellow markings, and there was a green fish with a very vivid blue zipper. And in the end, the blue fish with the blue zippers and the yellow markings turned out to be what we're looking for. Last year, Russ Peters came to the site and he sexed our 28 best fish, and we took those koi and we gave them their own pond for the winter. It's down the hill over there. And we took a look at them again in May, and of the 7 fish, it was a little disappointing. The females all crapped out. This means that their colors went bad. They didn't look so fabulous anymore. And they showed signs of sumi coming up and discoloring their nice blue skin. Big disappointment. The boys look pretty good. The good news is they did not spawn. And it's probably because it was too few koi, they were too young, we had maybe a little more water than they need, it didn't cause them to feel, okay, make babies. So we returned all 6 of those koi to the big pond to spend the summer here. We're going to look at those fish today. We're going to look at the 2 remaining males that we sexed last year, see how they're holding up. And because the females all look pretty poor, I do have some excellent candidates to replace those females, and we're going to look at those also. While we're doing that, we're going to look at the offspring. We did a redo of the 2012 project last year, and it was different in one respect only. We eliminated a Midori who was in the original spawn to see what effect he had on the offspring. How many of the baby fish he was the father of, and how many came from Ogon fathers. So I don't know what we learned, but we had to put all the fish in here. So we're going to look at a lot of babies at the end of the day. If I sound a little disorganized, in my head I'm very organized. It's going to be a long day. Don't worry about missing much, because you know you can catch it later. We'll post stills on KoiFen and on KiShusui.com. Right now, here's our situation. We let water out yesterday, and so we're down to very few feet at the deep end. John Clark of Northeastern Aquatics Fish Hatcheries in Rhinebeck, New York, is always the heavy lifter, and he has arrived with his truck and his nets and pails and everything else. And we're waiting for Fred to come back from moving some things around, and then we'll reduce the water a little more, and then we'll start pulling. So if you're watching, if you got a timepiece, I would say we'll probably be in the water in about 15 minutes. We are attempting to chat. Mark Bruno, he's over there waving at you. He's our tech guy, and his whole entire family are watching to make sure that everything is coming across loud and clear. So shout out to the Bruno family. Hello, Ray J, Rich, Mark, Bindi-san, all of you from KP who've tuned in, and I hope you won't fall asleep at your keyboards, but I would say in about 15 minutes we should be getting ready to walk into the water. So in the meantime, I got nothing else to say for now. I'll see you online, and then I'll be in the water in my boots.